A resume is the most important thing when you are on a job hunt. And the trick is very simple. Instead of saying that you worked in some company, you have to tell them through your resume or biodata what exactly you brought in terms of the ROI and in terms of the value during your stint in the company. So, this fundamental trick I got during one of the seminars conducted by McKinsey when back then when I was in college, and ever since I have been using this style and it works. I have not failed in interviews. There have been disagreements based on the expected salary structure and all those things. But as far as the interview process is concerned, my resume always lets me get in. And it's very simple. Instead of saying I worked for 2 years in ABC company, ABC Limited, Private Limited, you tell them let a team of 12 resources from different backgrounds, whatever, raise the overall revenue for my department by 33% during this quarter, or successfully expanded my business into new markets like Europe, France, during my stint in this company, ABC Enterprises. There's a difference. Look at it this way. One way, the current way where most of you are making your resume, you are saying, I worked in this company. There is nothing unique and nothing exceptional about just working and being there in some company. 60 to 70% of employees are falling into that category who are just working somewhere 9 to 6, doing routine activities and just somehow going on with their job just to pay their rent. Now, to fall in the other bracket, to 20 to 30% people who add value to their work and who get distinguished, who get noticed in their day to day work in their career, for them, this trick works. You have to tell them instead of working, you have to tell them what tangible, what exact ROI, return on investment, you brought to the company. It could be in terms of revenue number increase, it could be in terms of expansion of footprints of the company, or it could be in terms of simply, adding different verticals to the company. For example, when one of the companies when I worked, they were into language editing, but then they went on expanding to language translation, language transcription. Then they brought AI when it arrived. So, like this, if you have helped any company expand their job role and their work verticals, that is also you can count it in your to your favor. So the idea is the basic difference between an extraordinary resume and an ordinary resume is this. In the mediocre resumes, people mention that I have worked in this company from this year to this year, then I switched this job and I worked with this company from this year, this month to this month, and they go on using the job description, what exactly my nature of work was. I was doing this, I was doing this. No, you were working, you were doing this and that routine job that the prospective companies, they do not want to know this. They are interested in knowing why they should hire you, why they should bet on you to bring you on board so that you come and do a drastically different thing so that you add value, you do magic for them. This is why they care to call you, because there are hundreds of others who were not called at your cost. So you have to tell them how you are separate. You are not just working, but you are daily you are adding something very different to the company's day-to-day activities and tasks. So you have to tell them exactly what extra you added in your work. This is very important. Next, do not create one resume template and just send it like mass mailer campaigns to different companies. No, study the exact job role that suits you, your personality, your future, your next 5 years that you're looking for, and then customize your resume based on that requirement and that company as well. It's a very good idea to mention in your resume right there itself that you are looking for this job in this company, because it connects to your future aspirations and your career aspiring growth expectations and all these things. So suppose ABC company has a job opening uh, uh, for sales manager. You write in the resume looking for a sales manager role where I can increase the company's resume at least 3 times and make them expand in different geographies, different countries, using my proven past skills in this. And then you go on mentioning what are the proven skills of past job history where you raise the company's revenues to this percent, and in other job roles where you help them expand to this geography, and just go on expanding like this. So remember, these two things are very important. One, do not mention that I worked this company, then I worked here, then I switched here. No, tell them what exactly you added there, what, how much revenues you generated, how you help them expand. The idea is to tell them what different thing you brought to the table, uh, and what extra you are bringing as a person. Number two, create different resumes for different job openings for different companies, keeping in mind the exact job requirements, aspirations. Do some background research, study, or do read on internet what kind of job roles related to that opening is trending in the market, what kind of industry patterns are there, what is the latest trend in that job area, and then just go on, just tailor your resume altogether. The idea is to tell the HR recruiter within the first 30 seconds that you are the someone who they can bet on. And this is going to require a dynamic impression from your side within the first 10 to 15 seconds or hardly 20 seconds. And resume is your way to create that dynamic impression. Do not create your resume more than 2 page. In that presentation which I attended, they said that your resume should be ideally 1 page. That is it. But you can make it 2 page, but do not make it 3 page at all. These few tricks could help you at least get an interview, and then it's over to how you present yourself in the interview process. Good luck.